Hey everyone, welcome to this video, which is my update on my ISA stocks and shares portfolio. This is for the week ending Saturday, 1st of August 2026. So we've moved into a new month now. The year is flying by. I've done my other video on my concrete foundations, which are my three ETFs. Now this particular video is on my other stocks and shares, the ones I like to think of being fun and exciting ones. The ETFs are fun and exciting, don't get me wrong, and we get the dividends, and my dividends out of the ETFs and my stocks and shares are all reinvested back in. There's no real difference, but I do sort of associate these with fun and excitement, just my peculiarity. So let's just say, obviously, this isn't no financial advice intended. I'm not a financial advisor. It's purely a record of my own personal journey with my own personal ISA stocks and shares. So let's move straight in. As per usual, as I say, these are my fund dividends. On the right hand side, the usual format. The two images on the right are last week's positions, and the two images on the left are this week's positions, so you can compare week to week. But really, as we do more and more each week of these videos, I think you'll probably be able to say bring up two videos with a space in, say, of a month, 2 months, 6 months, and get a real idea how things are progressing week to week. I love to see it because I look at it every day. It gives me fun, excitement. As I say in every video, this is my hobby. I just get fun and excitement just purely from the money sort of aspect. Just watching the dividends come in and being owning part of the company. As I always say, also, these are companies I've known all my life. Aviva, which was obviously Norwich Union, Legal and General, Shell, Tesco, where are we? BP, Sainsbury's, NatWest, HSBC, which used to be the Midland Bank, BT, of course. These are all companies I've known all my life, 70 years, yeah, basically. And so I get fun because when you buy a share, you're not just buying a share, money, you're buying a part of that company. You own a part of that company. It might only be the smallest part, but you still own part of that company. And that company is in existence and follows the path in a way because you get, the chance to vote on things the way you want to drive things. Most people, I must admit, I don't usually vote, but most people vote on things if they're interested enough to want to, and they help to guide the path of the company. But it's not around that. I get the excitement out of owning. I own a part of BT, I own a part of Shell, I own a part of Sainsbury's. I'm watching the telly, an advert comes on with a Sainsbury's advert. I think, yeah, I own part of that company, or NatWest, or whoever. So it's the fun part I get. I love it. It's all excitement. And yeah, we're in it, obviously, to make money. That's the end result. But that to me is a byproduct. The main asset to me is the fun and excitement out of owning it. Out of seeing the dividends coming, probably small dividends to start off with, well spaced out. But as the time rolls by and we accumulate, because as I get extra cash, I put more money into each of the stocks and shares. I've put, I think, £10 in each of the ETFs this week. I've put some money into some of these, not each of these shares, but some of these shares as well. So some have gone up purely, or gone down, come to that matter, purely on their own position in the, obviously stock market, but some I've added extra money to. I bought extra shares. And yet, while it's high, I get less shares for my money. So if the stock market goes down and the prices go down, I still buy, but then I get more shares for my money. So you pound cost average out. You average out your cost of what each shares cost you to buy. So excuse the noise in the background, somebody with a motorbike or something. I have to have the window open because it's so hot at the moment. But yeah, so it's fun, excitement. This is motorbike. Somebody having fun. Hopefully they live to survive and carry on having fun. Anyway, so yeah, so we have fun by seeing the dividends come in and seeing the prices of the shares and the whole share value going up or going down. But overall, this is what we got to watch. As I say, I'll watch week to week. In fact, I watch day to day. But if you look month to month and month, 6 months, 12 months time, we're looking for an upward trend, and hopefully that's what we'll see. And definitely over 5, 10 years, that's definitely what we're looking for. So yeah, I don't really go through each of the individual stocks and shares because obviously that's why I put them on screen. Then you can freeze the screen and have a look and compare this week's to last week's. As I say, drag up a video from my YouTube of ones done a month ago or 2 months, whenever, and eventually you'll be able to pull one up 6 months space, 12 months space, and compare and say, oh yeah, I can see. Because underneath you can see the amount of shares I own, so you'll know whether I put how much capital in to build it up, and you'll see the value of the holding. And I also, which I've got to do, I'm not sure I'll do it today, but I've also got to do, as it was the end of July, my dividends I've received during July, which will be another video I shall be doing probably tomorrow. But yeah, so as you can see, generally we've got a lot of green, we've got a lot of things moving positively. What we got National Grid down a bit, but there was up the other day I looked. So yeah, they're all going to go up or down a bit. That's the stock market. That's what gives it the chance to get in at the right price, or to see growth. They're always fluctuating up and down depending on world events or other events. So yeah, I think we've seen a little bit of growth. My Terry Oyster stocks, that was the first money I put into stocks and shares, and basically I bought 7 shares, stocks, and I put them into an ISA, not into an ISA, into a pie, so it just collects them and puts them down as one lot there, so you can see the individual stocks and shares I've got, which I've got pretty much similar to what I've got on the ordinary stocks and shares. I've got legal and general in there. There, BIT. I think I've only got one different share to what I've got normally on the other stocks and shares, and that's a property. I do like to own property, stocks and shares, because it gives you the chance to own property, but without having to deal with the downside of bad renters and things and all the other bad things that come with property. So yeah, so I got a couple in the property. I got London Metric. I like London Metric, and that's a lower cost share, so I can buy into that more. And I've got, as I say, the one in the Teddy ISA. I will look it up and say what it is. So I'll mention that. But I like all of them. I mean, these are all my favourites. These are I can't see me buying any other stocks and shares now. I shall just concentrate, I think, on building these up, and with me ETFs. So yes, so I shan't go on anymore. I've waffled on a bit, but as you can see from last week's on the right to this week's on the left, you can see the movements, and if you look underneath at the little figures, you can see the shares I actually own. So hope you've enjoyed that video. If you have, please subscribe, like, and follow. I always like to say, let's get fun out of and excitement out of investing, and ISA is a great way. It's tax efficient. You can invest up to over 65. Up to over 65, you can invest up to £20,000 a year, and under 65, I think this government's just reduced it to 12,000. But it's still tax efficient, and the dividends are tax free as well, so it's brilliant. I do these, and also I've got some premium bonds which are tax free, which is a great way, to invest. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let's spread those videos. Let's keep that little snowball building and keep adding a little layer to the snowball. It's gradually getting larger and larger. I started this ISA, as I say, the end of January 2026. We're in August now, just started August. So it's about 6 or 7 months. It's still early days. We've got a long way to go, and it's going to be exciting. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video really soon.